Hey guys, what's up? All right, week one in the books, and week two is upon us tomorrow. So before we know it, it'll be playoffs. But got a lot of games before then. Let's go ahead and review this past week's games. Um, all right, hold on, I'm missing something here. Can't do a video review without a beer, and I prefer Paps for this. Not all the time. Gotta open it quietly because there's a baby. I don't want to wake her up. Ah, so good. I just got home from work. Worked the late shift tonight. Um, and yeah, let's do this recap video here. So we have. It was a big week for hard loiners. They had. Hold on, let me get to the right week here. Okay, sorry. My computer is very slow. I'm running on Windows 7 right now. Apparently, it's outdated. They're not going to do updates next year, so I got to try to find a good deal on like Windows 8 or 10. So I was looking to get it for free, but I don't think it's available still. Unless if anyone knows anything on that, let me know. All right, so let's go ahead and just start with my match. First, I was fortunate to pull this one out after Aaron Rodgers didn't give me too many points on that Thursday night game. But I was able to win pretty nicely against Brian, who Barkley only had 13.9 points. So, not. I'm sure Barkley will be very consistent all year long, and that this probably will be one of his down games compared to what he will do, is my guess. Dak Prescott earning his money. He's probably going to get a contract here soon. Got 33.2 points. He was GBC's uh, highest point leader, and T.Y. Hilton making a splash with 20.7 points. So looks like Indianapolis still has a pretty good offense there, even though Luck left. So but Brisket's there, and looks like they should still have some good performers there. Look, I think Marlon Mack had a huge game too, so that was kind of surprising, I thought. All right, so for me, Mark Ingram, my third string running back, was my highest scorer, 22.7 points. David Johnson coming nicely with 19.7 points. And my kicker, third, for 17 points. So not a bad week. Divisional game, so, always important. All right, next game we have the Wet Bandits and Dickface. Wet Bandits showed up really big in this game. Allen went out of his way, picked Patrick Mahomes up a little early. Probably going to pay off. That team's looking pretty good, even with injuries. Patrick Mahomes is probably going to be putting up some pretty good numbers every week. So, Allen had a pretty consistent scoring team this week. Keenan Allen, Chris Carson followed up with about 18 points each. And yeah, it looks like I picked Phil to win this year. He just seems so confident with his team, and he does have a really good team on paper. So, Derrick Henry, his second string running back, really showing up, 27.9 points. I wish I would have drafted him in both my leagues, and I passed on him thinking he was going to have a down year, but that guy is just a beast. Um, as long as he stays healthy, I mean, he could have 20 something points every game. Who knows? I'm actually going to call it. I'm going to say Derrick Henry will be the running back points leader this year. I'm going to call that right now. He just, if he doesn't get hurt, the guy is just going to truck over people all year long. I can't remember if they won that game or not. I think they did. Yeah, they won pretty well. So who knows? Maybe the Titans will have a pretty good team this year. Evan Ingram, I got him in another league, but he tight end for Phil showed up pretty big. He should have a pretty big year. All right, let's go ahead and go to the next match. All right. Oh, I was going to say one thing about that divisional. It wasn't a divisional matchup for Allen and Phil. So it was a loss for Phil, but it didn't hurt him too bad. Because it wasn't a divisional matchup. All right, next game we got occupational the rapist and Steve Supers, and this was a closer game. The rapist pulled it out by about 8 points, and Dalvin Cook showed up really big, gave him 24 points. Matt Ryan 18.4, and Alshon Jeffrey 17.1 points. So pretty nice there. Steve Supers, he's got Hopkins, Breeze, Goskowski as his top 3 points leaders. Hopkins, he looked really good. That was a great game, by the way. I think that was Sunday night or Monday night. And Hopkins was clutch, and Deshaun Watson was clutch. It was a great game, but Breeze came out in the end. I don't know if you guys saw that last drive by Breeze, but it was like very surgical, and they pulled it out. It was just amazing. All right. All right, going to the next match. We got Dad Bod and Hard Loiner. This is the highest point scoring match of the week. It looks like Dad Bod would have, beaten most teams in the league, except he was playing John Hard Loiner, who scored 131.4 points. Really big week. Austin Eckler, 33.4 points. Deshaun Watson, 30 points. Alvin Kamara, 16.9. So Austin Eckler, Deshaun Watson carrying John this week. But let's go just take a look at that box score. It's deserving of it. I want to see what else is going on here. Again, my computer's very slow. This Windows 7 is not efficient as it was 10 years ago. I don't know why. All right, let's see. We got... Dadbot had Marlon Mack, 25.4 points. Josh Jacobs is actually looking pretty good. I love that Oakland won this game against Denver. I'm hoping that Oakland just gets better and better by the year. And honestly, if the Steelers don't win the Super Bowl, I hope Oakland does. And I hope they beat New England in the AFC Championship, because that'd be great. And obviously they'll be beating the Patriots, hopefully. So... someone's got to. I pray, please. All right. Let's just take a little pause and talk about the Antonio Brown shenanigans. It's just one to believe that there had to have been some sort of something predetermined with all this of him going to the Patriots. So, yeah, it's just really messed up. And my guess is that, well, there's this rape thing came out, which is probably false. But I never thought I'd say that I would be happy if someone actually got raped. But I guess if it was Antonio Brown and it makes him lose his job and not play for a year or ever, at this point I'd be happy because, I don't know if you guys read into that whole lawsuit, but it didn't really make sense to me. It actually sounds like the woman's lying, so it's probably not true. Supposedly he ejaculated on the second offense on her back while she wasn't paying attention, and then somehow he raped her on the third offense. Like, why would there even be a third chance for someone to rape you after someone like came on your back? Like without you knowing, but then you found out, like still, like it just doesn't make any sense. Of course, it was just a quick article I read, so who knows what the actual details are. All right, let's go to the next match here. If my computer will work, it's apparently okay. There we go. Mari Cooper also looking like he's going to have a pretty big year if Dak Prescott keeps throwing the way he is. So, I mean, it's only one game, guys. That's the one thing about week one in the NFL. It could always get people excited and thinking that some teams are going to be amazing this year or some players can do amazing, but just one game. Don't get too excited on anyone. Don't get too down on anyone. A lot can happen still. So, all right. So let's just go to the last matchup. Brady's pumped and Jack Attack. Lowest scoring game of the week, but Jack Attack was fortunate to pull it out with only 82.5 points, only beating Brady's pump by 1.8 points. So, Brady's pumped. Doug had, he's drafted McCaffrey, who's looking real solid. I mean, 32.9 points. I have Cam Newton in another league, so McCaffrey took, they actually, I think that game was actually closer than I remember. I want to say, I'm just saying that he looks like he'll be producing all year. So I'm hoping Cam Newton does a little better this week. Russell Wilson, and Justin Tucker, didn't do that well, but they were his second highest scoring players. Anyways, not much to talk about there with this game, except for T.J. Hawkinson, I think his name is, for Detroit. It was a nice tight end pickup for Jack Attack. He's looking like he's actually going to have like a really good year. So, all right. So I can't think of anything else to say. I'm just going to hit pause and think about it. Yeah, I can't think of anything to say else. So I'm just going to chug this beer and then I'll leave you guys. All right. Cheers. I couldn't finish it. I'm a pussy, guys. It's too cold. And I want to savor it just a little bit. All right, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.